What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this project from Kid Hype called I Get Nightmares, Hope You Understand. Now, Kid Hype is a rapper who's coming out of West Philadelphia. And if you want to check out his music and find out more about him, all you got to do is take a look at the links down below. But what you're in for with this project right here is that very common 808s and auto-crooning sound. On one hand, there's nothing overly distinct happening with the overall sound here, but on the other hand, there is some introspective songwriting here that really does help set him apart a bit from all the auto-crooners out there who are going in about the typical bullshit, you know, the money, the girls, the jewelry, the lean, all that type of stuff. So sonically, you might be listening to this and think that you're just in for more of the same, but the stuff that he's getting into is much more important and interesting, in my opinion, than all that other stuff. So Peace of Mind, for example, has him searching for peace amidst pressure, depression, and the loss of his grandfather, and he gets even further into this loss on the song called The Storm. I think this is by far one of the best tracks on here. You're getting great songwriting and catchy vocals as Kid Hype raps about attending that funeral and just how he felt, you know, the aftermath of it, trying to deal with this loss and this grief that he feels. Really an honest and powerful track, so I do appreciate his ability to put this type of content out there and open up about it. It's not always easy to do that, but that is a part of what makes an artist, telling your story. If you've been watching my channel, you know I said that a million times, man, and I still stand by that because that's something that really does stick out to me when artists are like an open book. So he has no trouble doing that throughout more of this album. A lot of this is going to deal with mental health and various struggles, like on the song Fade Away, where he opens up about his introverted ways, as well as his battles with thoughts that have to revolve around anxiety and suicidal thoughts. But again, there really isn't anything too unique happening with the sound here. The flows and rhyme schemes are very straightforward. So that's one of the main issues I had with this one. It's just listening to it, there isn't anything that's really grabbing me other than some of that songwriting. The way that he's using auto-tune isn't too different. The way that he raps isn't too different. It's a pretty straightforward project that is uplifted by the stuff that he's rapping about. However, I did think the song Paradise stood out a little bit. You're getting some electric guitar lace production here that's different from a lot of the other stuff. And on this track, he's showing love to a loved one of his who is going through their own struggles and mental health issues. There's a similar theme on the Hazy joint, Such Is Life. This is another personal favorite. I just really like that production because it's booming. You're getting catchy vocals on here as well. On this one, he's rapping not just about the woes of his own life, but also the woes of those around him who are struggling with a variety of issues, whether it's mental health or just trying to pay the bills. So I really do appreciate his ability to look outside of himself and talk about some of the stuff that he sees going on around him with other people, because that shows you that he's not being too self-centered throughout this album, which is pretty refreshing. But still, I come back to the same thing over and over. Sonically, this does get to be a little bit of a slog to listen to because there's not too much variety with the type of rapping that he's doing, the auto-tuning, the production choices. There's not a lot of moments that really jump out and stick out from the rest of the tracks. And even with that opening track, Say What You Feel /Sessions, this got things off to a slow start in my opinion. You get that spoken word piece, and then it does go into that more typical auto-crooning sound, which just had me thinking, great. Here we go, we're going into a full album of this sound that I've heard from tons of rappers because so many people are doing this sound right now. But again, it is the songwriting and the topics that he's bringing that help keep this one from a really bad score, and I would go with a 6 out of 10 because I do think it is a slightly above average album in spite of following all of today's trends and not sticking out too much sonically, because he executes it very well and he is bringing that content. But I think if he mixed things up a little bit more, went even deeper with the songwriting and just fleshed the ideas out further, that would make his next project even better. But that's just my opinion, so check this one out for yourself. I think if you like that auto-tune and 808 sound more than me, you'll probably like this project more than me, so keep that in mind as you watch this review and give it a listen for yourself. But I always want to know what you guys think, so hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts and opinions, and of course, make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.